What's going on, YouTube? Thanks for tuning in. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do some good old-fashioned cleaning. That's right. You see it, I see it. There's a mess. The mess is everywhere. Let's clean it. There's food everywhere. There's food on the floor. There's food on the table. I don't even know what else is on the table, to be honest with you. There's toys everywhere. There's babies. I mean, we got to get this place together, right? So that's what we're going to do. We got to spend the day cleaning sometimes, and it's got to happen, right? So this day, it was kind of a laid-back day. As you'll see later on in this video, I had plans to show you guys a nice dinner we were going to cook, but those plans changed because our whole household came down with some kind of a bug, virus, I don't know, we all got sick. Just a little head cold, nothing crazy. So this was the day that I kind of started to feel it. I woke up and kind of felt like, I don't feel like going for a walk. I don't feel like working out today. We're going to stay inside. So I ended up just doing, a big deep clean, which is what the house really needed anyways. So that's what we did. Finally starting to feel better. It's been a long week. The babies did really well. They didn't really get as sick as my husband and I did. But, we're surviving. Everything's better now. So I'm grateful for that. I tried this new all-purpose cleaner that I just recently started trying. It's like a Myers, I believe is the brand, spray. Love it, by the way. Works great. Recommend. It did a really good job cleaning the countertops and all that good stuff. So good stuff there. Other than that, this week's been, like I said, a little hectic, a little crazy. Tyler, my husband, he is dealing with a back injury. If you'd like to see a series on his back injury journey, let me know in the comments because we're kind of thinking that it might be interesting to kind of like vlog what's going on with him. So like, long story short, he herniated his disc a couple years ago in his lower back somewhere. And he just recently re-herniated the same disc. So he's, trying to weigh the options of whether or not he should get a surgery for this injury or wait it out kind of a thing. He's waking up every day in a ton of pain. It's hard for him to carry the girls around. You name it, it's not comfortable for him to do right now with his back. So we're kind of trying to see if surgery is the best option. But if you'd like to see the journey on that, let me know and I'll start recording it and we'll kind of like see how it goes week by week with him, if he's getting better or not. If we do the surgery, what's the outcome? It might be interesting to see that kind of thing. So that's what's going on with us lately. Other than that, things are going pretty good. This house felt so dirty before I did this, and it's just amazing what just taking the time to wipe stuff down can do. And of course you got babies in the mix, making it a little bit more difficult to get to, but it happens. I honestly don't mind cleaning this house. I love this house. I respect this house. This house means a lot to me. We bought this home in 2020. It was in February when we moved in, and a week after we moved in, we found out we were pregnant with Skylar. So this house symbolizes like adulthood and like growing up and becoming parents, and I just love it. This is our first home, and it's just so special to me. So I don't mind keeping it clean. I like to take care of it and keep up with it, and I'm just glad that I'm able to do that as a stay-at-home mom now because, I've only been a stay-at-home mom for 2 years now. Before, I was actually a nurse in a hospital, and I ended up having to quit that job. I worked all through my first pregnancy, and basically what happened was I took maternity leave when I had Skylar, and when I returned to the hospital to, be a working mom, I just, I don't know if it was, postpartum hormones or, what happened, but I just was not the nurse I was before I had her. It just completely changed my life. I remember going in and taking care of patients after I got back from leave and just looking at these people in the beds, and I'm just like, man, that's somebody's daughter. They have a mom. I'm a mom. That's somebody's son. Their mom is probably so worried about this patient, and I don't worry about them in the same way that I worry about my baby at home. And it just made me feel like I wasn't the right nurse anymore. I just wasn't, my head wasn't there. It really made me sad, and it just changed my perspective on everything. So I just decided to quit my job when Skylar was about 9 months old, and I've been a stay-at-home mom ever since. And it's the best job in the world. I absolutely love it, I love taking the time to deep clean these floors even. Like, I just love it. I don't know. It's my thing now, okay? So, this, what you're seeing right now, by the way, this is this crazy magical machine. It, like, literally sweeps, mops, vacuums all in one, and, like, you press this button, and the solution comes out of it, so it kind of, like, scrubs the floors. Does a pretty good job. I mean, my babies really do get these floors dirty, and this machine is a good match for that. You know, it does a good job cleaning up that mess. So I like this little thing. Zip it around every now and then. See what you find. You find all kinds of stuff underneath that table. I'll tell you that right now. But you get the gist. So clean the floors, and it took me a little bit, but moving right along. And here's everything looking nice and clean. Satisfying to see. It definitely doesn't look like that now. I think it lasted all of an hour maybe, but man, was it nice while it lasted. Everything smelled so good. You know, that smell of a clean house goes a long way. It just, I don't know, it brightens my mood whenever I have a clean environment. So I'm glad that I did that, and I'm glad I was able to do that while feeling, you know, like crummy like I did. So here is our little living room space. Or you can also call it the kids' play area. That's where they spend a lot of time, and their toys always end up there no matter how many times I put them back in their room. So I had to get in here and get everything cleaned up. This little car is like the cutest thing ever, but like Skylar literally will just sit in there and just drive it up and down the hallway and just park it in the middle of the floor. Like, it's just what she does. Same thing with her little bicycles. You know, she rides them for like 3 seconds and then parks it, boom, done. And moves on to the next thing. So I'm always trying to like declutter toys. I read that, like, you know, the fewer toys that they have, the better for them, kind of a thing. So I don't know. It's, I guess, always trying to figure out which toys, you know, to leave out for them and all that kind of stuff. This trampoline here is new, and I gotta say, that thing is awesome. I love it. My mother-in-law picked that up for Skylar, and she jumps up and down on that thing all the time. It gets a lot of energy out for her, and that thing is awesome. Totally recommend getting one of those if you have a bouncy toddler, because that thing's great. Here's Skylar. I think Shiloh was down for a nap at this time, so I just wanted to like hurry up and finish cleaning so that we didn't wake her up. So Skylar always comes out to investigate, and then she always helps me when she can, and she's always here to entertain. And she, for some reason, like, she loves vacuuming. Well, not vacuuming, she loves watching me vacuum. So she's always around whenever that happens. She really finds it, like, amusing whenever the loud noise comes on in the vacuum. So that's her. I promised her, I'm like, yes, we're gonna vacuum, you know, and she got excited and came out and she wanted to see. So I just recently taught her how to do laundry too, which has been like awesome, because she'll go in her room and her sister's room and she'll grab the dirty clothes and she'll put them in the washer for me, and then I put the soap in there, and then she pushes start, and it's like, it's her favorite thing right now, and I love it too. It's great. She's just great help. She's a cool little kid. I love her. I recommend. 10 out of 10, good kid. I'm gonna keep her. So it's already starting to come together here. Living room is looking better. I just, this couch here, funny story. This originally, you see how it has 1, 2, 3 seats along the back wall where the windows are? Originally, the couch was only supposed to have like 1 additional little seat, but they messed up somehow, and they ended up coming over and they like had these extra seats. They're like, do you want these? Because we, you know, I don't remember the scenario, but they're basically like, we can leave them here if you want to like extend your couch for free. And we're like, yeah, do that. So now it's like a mega couch. It's got like 2 recliners that are electric, 1 that's like a manual recliner, and then just like a super long little piece in between. And then there's like a little cup holder cubby thing in the middle too. Great couch. It's like leather. It's nice and comfortable. Love it. That couch is pretty cool, and it's super big. Like, it definitely fits all of us comfortably, that's for sure. And then this rug, I'm not a big fan of it. I let Tyler pick out the rug and immediately regretted it. It's growing on me a little bit, but it's not my favorite rug. I would have picked something different. But he wanted to get something that's like a darker color, so it wouldn't show all the stains and stuff from, you know, the stuff that gets spilled there and whatnot. So it's functional. It works. It's not the worst rug ever, I guess. But here's the finished product. And now I'll leave you with Sick Rochelle. Here she comes. Hey, everyone. So, full disclaimer. First of all, check this out.
I used those Breathe Right strips on my nose, and I guess got too aggressive when I was peeling it off, so now I have a scab on my nose, which is not even the worst part. I'm sick. Our whole household has come down with some kind of like a head cold or whatever, so that's great. I was gonna share with you guys a healthy organic dinner recipe that I was gonna like try, and I was excited for that, but to be honest with you, I don't feel like doing it. So I'm just gonna pick up some soup from Publix and call it a day. But I do want to share with you something that my mother-in-law made for us, which is this flu balm tea. It's really good. It's like all natural, like a couple ingredients that you can use that'll clear up congestion if you do happen to get sick, that I totally recommend. So I'm gonna get the baby up from her nap, and then I'll show you how to make this tea because it's awesome and I want to share it with you. All right, let's go.
All right, here's your chance. Go ahead and pause the video, screenshot this because here's the ingredients and the directions on how to make the tea. If you're ever congested, you'll thank me. Trust me, it really works well. All you need is ginger, garlic, lemon, honey, and cayenne pepper. And while you have the video paused, go ahead and subscribe and hit the like button for me too.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
So first, it says 1 garlic clove crushed or fine grate. First of all, don't make fun of my PJs.
Peaches.
You know, it is what it is. Like, I'm gonna do this.
So this.
And we're gonna take one of these little pre-cut or whatever they're called, peeled garlic things, and we're gonna grate it right into here.
Here.
Ready?
Here.
Alright. I feel like you can't really overdose on this, right? I mean, it's just garlic and ginger and honey and lemon and pepper. Ow, so be careful of the grates. You hurt your fingers, that wouldn't be too great. Do you get it? Alright.
I see water.
I feel like a little bit more garlic wouldn't hurt, right? What does it say? 1 clove? Let's just do like a little bit more. There we go. I feel like that feels better. Alright. And then a 1/4 teaspoon of ginger. Not really sure what a 1/4 teaspoon of ginger looks like, but I just grabbed like a tiny little bit and I'm just gonna put a little bit in there like this. I don't know. Maybe that's too much. Maybe it's not enough.
Enough.
I think it's fine.
Enough.
I think we're good there.
Enough.
Okay, so we need 1/2 cup of hot water.
Hot water.
So we're gonna fill this up to a 1/2 cup.
Do you want wine?
Or do you want to pour it?
Pour it.
Here.
All right.
Go ahead. Shiloh! Alright, so we're gonna... Oh, maybe I was supposed to put the garlic and the ginger after it was hot? I don't know. I'm gonna put it on the stove. Okay! Gonna put it on the stove and let it get hot. Bring it to a boil. And then turn it off and let it sit for 1 hour.
Okay.
We need to put the top on it. Like this.
Mommy.
You're cooking with mommy. I'm gonna let that sit for an hour. After I bring it to a boil, I'm just gonna let those ingredients marinate and get real comfortable together before I go on to the next step. So see you in about an hour. We have the tea that's been chilling for like an hour. I'm gonna put it in here. Okay. I really could have made more, but it's totally fine. So a teaspoon of honey. That's about a teaspoon, right? And then I have a lemon here. There's a teaspoon of lemon juice. So I'm just gonna That's about a teaspoon, right? And then cayenne pepper. I like a lot of this. I'm sure you can put whatever you can handle. Your girl can handle a lot, you know what I'm saying? And then you just mix it up. And that will literally clear up your sinuses like nothing else. I promise. It is really good, honestly. And cheers. Alright, so that's gonna do it for today's video. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna enjoy my tea and get some rest. No, I'm not gonna get any rest. I have to take care of 2 little ones, but it's fine. If you want to subscribe, share, like, all the things, thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.